Stefano itu.
Welcome to the deployment ceremony of Ground Company 178 Infantry. We'd like to welcome a few distinguished guests. We'd like to welcome the officers of the 33rd IBCT and Lieutenant Colonel Garrison, Commander of the 178 Infantry. Today's event represents the beginning of another milestone in Ground Company 178 Infantry's distinguished service to this country. Please stand for the national anthem. We'd like to begin with an invocation by Master Sergeant Penning.
Bear with me as I pause speaking my faith vision. Please think for a few moments before you go on. Father God, you are gracious and holy, Savior and Sustainer. Thank you for preparing the souls of the family members. Bravo, let's set the infantry time for this deployment. Thank you for all the people that have helped them get to this point. The trainers, their families, their church families, their employers, and each other. Lord bless all of them. Thank you for giving the soldiers and the families the tools and skills they need to endure and fulfill their calling. Surround them with your peace that passes all understanding and strengthen them in courage and faith to stand strong each and every day. You be the glory and honor. Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. Next, I would like to welcome the Honorable Congressman Jackson to the stage for a brief speech.
Thank you all so much. It is truly an honor to be here today, both with the soldiers shipping off and with the families who are helping out in that tradition. kind of country that we are blessed to live in, the kind of world that we are fortunate to live in, which isn't always perfect, depends on the protection of the kind of values and morals you all live in. And no one asked you to do this duty, but you saw it within yourself to do it. And we are eternally grateful for what you are doing to ensure that we continue to live in the kind of world that we have. So I greatly appreciate your help in doing that. And I really want to recognize the families as well. This tradition of the National Guard and of the militia and the volunteer army, you all in the front are listening, you all in the back are drafted. And the sacrifices are shared when folks come up and thank you for your service. They mean it from the heart, I certainly do. The reality is that most people don't really understand it. They're thanking you for something that they perceive to be your service, and that's okay. As a mentor once said to me about the role of public service in general, you are a vessel for a lot of people's dreams. And we need those dreams, and we need you to be that vessel. And I thank you for preserving that vessel, preserving those dreams, and all that you're doing right now. So thank you to the families for your sacrifice, and God bless.
And next I'd like to welcome to the stage Captain Severson, Commander of Bravo Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, soldiers of Bravo Company, 1/7 Infantry, distinguished guests, thank you for coming here today as we commemorate the deployment of these 64 men to their mission in Afghanistan. It has been just over 10 years since last our company was called to deploy to the same country and the same war we continue fighting today. Some that stood then stand now, a little older, but unrelenting in their dedication to duty. Others have deployed before as members of the innumerable units the Army brings to bear in an hour of need. Others yet are new to this experience and are eager to do their part. All have experiences, knowledge, and abilities that I'm glad to take with us as we move forward and leave our families behind. These men before you are as unique and diverse as the country they serve. A country that is united under central ideas written long ago by our forefathers and tested today by the world we live in. A country that once tried to remain an island to the world, but soon found out that the world required our attention, our leadership, and at times our protection. So today, as their grandfathers and fathers before them, they step off as soldiers of the United States Army, representing the citizens as a whole, but also on behalf of the entire free world. A few months ago, I was discussing this deployment with an old gentleman who expressed his concern over whether or not the next generation included anyone willing to fight and sacrifice on behalf of our nation. Whether politics and society had drifted to a point that no one would be willing or had the spirit to fight for the values in our way of life. I told him not to worry. For as long as America exists, and there will always be sons and daughters born to her ready and willing to toil when the time comes. I point to these men and their families who have answered a sacred call, that when America says, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" they say, "Here am I, send me." I honor these men standing before you today, but not nearly to the degree that they honor themselves. I know that under the layer of excitement lies an undercurrent of sadness that we feel in leaving our families. For this begins 10 months of separation that will try our families and friendships. 10 months of missed birthdays and anniversaries. 10 months of empty dinner tables and missed holidays. Remember that you brought you together. This too shall pass. And after all those miles, stronger and with an appreciation that others may never see. I thank you for coming today, and I ask you to be strong in the months ahead.
I'd like to welcome Lieutenant Colonel Garrison, Commander of the 178 Infantry Battalion.
Good morning. It's great to see everyone here today. I'd like to welcome all the family, friends, loved ones, sons, daughters, parents, senior soldier boss. It's great to see this turnout. Talk a little bit about how we got to this point as an organization. There's an entire task force that is employed with Bravo Company. We had a long road of training over the past few years. Went through a lot of learning, honed our craft, and really showed the entire country, the Army enterprise, what a lethal force this battalion, this company is. And that combined with our readiness is really why we were chosen for this mission above all the others. So it's all the hard work of people here and those that set us up for success over the past several years. And that's how we got here today. I'd also like to remind everyone that there was a long history in this battalion of those that came before us, our brothers and sisters in arms. We were organized in 1898 as the 16th Battalion under the Elgin Militia, and our predecessors have deployed abroad several times. Lorraine, France in World War I, Central Europe, and the Western side of Germany in World War II. And in Afghanistan 10 years ago, the same company came before us, and they set us on the path to success as well. To the families, I really appreciate the burden that you bear and fully acknowledge how difficult this is going to be for you. It is not easy to see your loved one off and deal with all the things that are going to happen when we depart and solve all the problems that we help out with as vital members of the family. I really appreciate your sacrifice during this time. Know that the soldiers are well trained, they're well equipped to accomplish the mission, and we are ready to assume our responsibilities in southern Afghanistan as we deploy. So with that, thank you, and again, appreciate everyone here seeing us over the top.
I'd like to welcome Colonel Alessia, Commander of the 33rd Infantry Brigade Combat Team.
The next couple days are really bittersweet for both the families and the soldiers standing here in formation. For the soldiers, this is a culminating event. Over the last 2 years, they've gone through some of the toughest training that the Army has had to offer. And they are representing again, as Matt said, 10 years ago, the brigade deployed to Afghanistan, and it has a history back to the 1890s. And you guys are going to continue that history as, again, you deploy to Afghanistan. Your performance last year during JRTC, one of the toughest crucible events that any Army faces, any unit in the Army faces, was truly extraordinary. As I traveled to various places at National Guard Bureau, different conferences at the Army, they consistently referred to all the accomplishments that the 33rd did, and was one of the highest rated units in the last decade at JRTC, and it's something to be proud of. And I know for the soldiers, it's kind of an anxious wait. You had the last 6 months knowing that you're going to mobilize, and there's a little anxious wait of just trying to wait until the mobilization comes. And I know today's a bittersweet day for you in that the mobilization is finally here, entering active duty, but at the same time, you're sad that now you're going to leave your family and friends. And for the families, I really thank you for all your support for your soldiers. I understand that everybody in this formation is volunteer, and they cannot do the things that they do without your support. As Colonel Garrison said, we're well aware that the next several months are going to be hard on you. I actually believe, having mobilized 3 times, that it's harder for the families than it is for the soldiers. Every day the soldiers will wake up well trained on what they do, but something will happen to the families. And I really appreciate the support that you give your soldiers and allowing them to be in our formations. And I thank you. Please know that you're not alone in this. As you need assistance, please reach out to the Family Support Group or the full-time family support representatives that the state has. They are a great asset if you need assistance, and please remember them if you have trouble. Thank you. Happy Seamers.
Colonel Lesia presenting the Illinois state flag on behalf of the Governor of Illinois. This flag will accompany these soldiers on its upcoming mission and serves as a reminder that citizens of Illinois support them and await their safe return. Thank you, Colonel Lesia. I'd like to invite Staff Sergeant Penny back up for the benediction.
I speak now as an old sheepdog who spent his entire army career working with shepherds. Lord, stand with us. Guide each soldier and family member through each transition of this journey. Protect them, increase their faith for their character. Bless each of us with your insight and confidence. Cover us now in your full armor with salvation, righteousness, truth, faith, spirit, and peace. Thank you for the daily encouragement and love that sustain each soldier and family member on this journey. Father in heaven, I send you my call for fire from higher, for divine fires. Send it, Lord. Fire for effect.